This is LaserBolt, and welcome to today's video, guys. I want to welcome you to a brand new series here on the channel called Destiny for Newbies. Now, this is going to be a series dedicated to all you newcomers and also all the people who are returning players, and give you guys the insight on what you need to do to get back into Destiny or get your journey into Destiny started. Today, we're going to be talking about Trials because it starts off today, and there are a ton of changes if you're a new player and if you're a returning player as well. So we're going to be covering all the changes, all the different rewards you're going to be able to obtain, and how you're able to get weapons and reroll them. In addition to that, guys, I did make a video earlier today on the best weapons to use in Trials, so you're definitely going to want to check that out. So if all of this sounds like something you're definitely interested in, a like would be greatly appreciated, and let's talk about Trials. All right, so for those of you who are new to Destiny, if you're a returning player, you're probably going to skip this part. But for those of you who are new, Trials of Osiris is the endgame content when it comes to PvP. Basically, the way it works, guys, is the first team to actually win 7 wins will be able to obtain a flawless card. Now, that means that throughout your journey from getting those 7 wins, you will not be able to lose. If you lose, then you won't be able to go to the beautiful place known as the Lighthouse. This is pretty much where all the tough PvP elites go and hang out because they actually got 7 wins within their card to be able to go to the Lighthouse. But wait, guys, don't lose hope, because with the changes that Destiny has brought, that doesn't mean that you won't be able to get loot, because with the new changes, you still will be able to get loot. The only difference, guys, is you won't be able to get an adept weapon, because adept weapons are reserved only for the elite who actually make it flawless and get those 7 wins. That is the end game when it comes to Trials. So for those of you wondering, is Laser, what the heck is an adept weapon? I am a newbie. What is that? So basically, it's the same weapon, just that the adept weapon gives you a +3 bonus to all stats. Now, when you actually master work this weapon, which I'll have a different video on master working for you newbies out there, it'll also give you a +10 bonus to master working. So it's actually a very effective weapon. In addition to that, these weapons come with exclusive adept mods that make the weapon stronger that non-adept weapons have. So there is a big advantage of actually getting adept weapons. And that's why your main goal should be trying to go flawless. But like I said, don't lose hope, because I got to talk to you guys about the changes now into Trials, if you're a returning player, that are going to make you happy even if you can't go flawless. Remember, we're going to be live streaming Trials of Osiris every week. So if you guys want to go flawless, make sure you guys join our Discord. Our Discord link is down below. We'll be helping you guys achieve that end goal. All right, so now for those of you who are returning players, guys, and also new players, I want to let you guys know a big change that happened in Destiny that not a lot of people actually mentioned. But Trials of Osiris used to be able to be played every single time through the progression of Destiny. This time around, guys, Trials of Osiris gets canceled. It does not come into play whenever Iron Banner comes out or a new raid comes out. So that's something to keep in mind if you're a returning player. In addition to that, guys, there are a couple really good changes that are coming very effective for people who haven't been able to go flawless, but still want to be able to get the loot they want. And that is giving you the option, guys, to do 2 things that you weren't able to do prior to that in Trials. Number one is you're going to be able to matchmake. So Trials didn't have matchmaking before. You would actually need 3 people to automatically join in and go right into a fray. Now you're going to be able to matchmake. In addition to that, they're also adding a freelance option, which allows you to matchmake with everybody else who is freelancing. So it's going to be 3 random people who are freelancing versus 3 random people who are freelancing. So there are 2 more new incentives of actually being able to play Trials. Whether you want to matchmake, you have 2 friends, and you want to maybe pick up a third, you could go ahead and matchmake. Or if you're just playing solo, you could just go ahead and freelance your way to Trials and try to see how many wins you get. Now, you guys, I know what you guys are saying. Laser, that's awesome, but how do I actually get the loot? Well, there's different ways of you guys being able to earn the loot. Now, if you guys are previous Destiny players, you guys know that Trials consists of how many wins you got. For every time you got the 3rd win, you would actually get a reward. If you got that 5th win, you would get a reload. If you got that 7th win, you would get a reload. That was the way old Trials used to work. The way new Trials works now, it's no longer based on your wins, but it's actually based on how many rounds you actually wins. This means that even if you're losing overall, you can still make progress towards taking home the Trials gear. In addition to that, guys, you won't need to reset your card because the card no longer tracks losses. You just can keep the same Trials card all the way throughout as you're gaining wins and you're actually getting points and accumulating. You can also visit Saint 14, the Trials of Osiris vendor, to spend the tokens you earn during the event. Now you're probably wondering, Laserite, so where do I get the stuff or the money to be able to buy stuff from Saint 14? Well, you're going to be able to get this by earning reputation per every single match you actually play. Now, this is going to determine on how many rounds you're winning per that ticket. So you want to make sure you're winning as much as you possibly can to get reputation, because once you guys visit the vendor, Saint 14, he's going to have different weapons and armor that you're going to be able to actually purchase from him and unlock it as you go. So now there's more of an incentive to keep playing Trials, just keep winning rounds to make sure you guys earn as many tokens as you possibly can to be able to buy that loot that you so desire. Because the Trials reputation will unlock Trials Ingrams and other rewards that Saint 14 will give you throughout the season. Now, keep in mind, guys, that this is also very important because if you have previous weapons that you've been able to obtain in Trials, you still will be able to use your Umbral Ingrams to decrypt the old Trials weapons. I will have a separate video going over Umbral Ingrams in my Destiny for Newbies series, so make sure you guys keep it locked on this channel if you're returning or a new player. Now, you're probably saying, Laser, is it kind of important to play Trials? Well, guys, let me tell you guys, this season is bringing a brand new legendary linear fusion rifle called the Reed's Regret. This is a definitely must get because, as you guys may already know, or if you don't know, fusion rifles are extremely broken right now in the game. If you want to do PvE content, this is definitely the way you want to go. You want to make sure you pick up this weapon because it comes with the stasis damage and the ability to create some really cool combos with triple tap and vorpal weapons. So you guys are definitely going to want to make sure you do that because if you combine this with particle destruction artifact mod, this weapon will be a must get for anybody who is trying to get their hands on a really good fusion rifle. This might be the next best fusion rifle, the highest DPS fusion rifle currently in the game. Of course, once I get my hands on it, we'll definitely test it out. But you're going to want to make sure you guys keep that in mind if you guys are trying to go for Trials. And you're probably wondering, what weapon should I try to aim for? This is definitely the one you want to get. So apart from that, guys, there were also changes that were made to the rules in Trials of Osiris. Number one, they reduced the time that the match takes. So now it's 90 seconds. In addition to that, guys, each round starts with fresh special ammunition. They also made it to that where you have to enable crossplay to be able to participate in Trials. They also went ahead and removed the third-person perspective, so you can't pull out your sword or dance to see over corners. They also made it so where Trials is no longer free. You actually have to purchase Beyond Light to be able to participate in Trials. And moving forward, you're going to need to be purchasing every single brand new expansion that comes out to be able to participate. And overall, in general, guys, Trials goes live today and every single day, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you guys mark your calendars every Friday all the way to the weekend. You'll be able to participate in Trials. If there is a question you might be having that you're new to Destiny or you're a returning player that I wasn't able to address in today's video, make sure to drop it down in the comment section down below. I'll do my best to actually reply that to you as quickly as possibly can. Don't forget to head over to the Discord channel. We have a lot of like-minded individuals like yourself who come by and hang out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.